The world's most decorated pro shooters come here to compete head-to-head, not only for the Western Regional title, but their year-long wait to compete for a PSCA tour stop has now come to an abrupt end. Who's ready now with Season 4 underway? Both male and female shooters have the opportunity to earn their chance in sporting clay's history as the first stop starts here in Tucson, Arizona for Season 4 of the Professional Sporting Clays Association.
Well, we're here in Tucson, Arizona at the Western Regional, and this is our first PSCA tour stop of the season, so that's very exciting. We've had quite a break. Our last stop was our Champions of Champions in San Antonio back in October, so we've had some time off from it, but now we're back at it. From what I can see, I think there's a little nervous energy running throughout the shooting community.
Second time around here, a few of us are finally realizing that things look just a little different out here.
But coming back here for the first stop, being the place where I first shot my first target in 1996. You know, there's a lot of sentimental value here. I'm excited for this event. I'm excited to go out here and get back to my roots, basically.
This facility was founded in 1947, and today it's one of the largest facilities in the United States.
One of the reasons that we start the tour this year in Tucson, this time of year, the weather is great, and at night, the lighting in Tucson just really can't be duplicated anywhere else. So it's a great venue to start. In addition, we have the Western Regional going on, which is just another way to let the shooters come and shoot two events without having the travel cost of two separate events. So it really works out great.
The targets are tough, and you expect that from PSCA targets, because we want good, tough targets, because we want the true pros to rise right to the top, and hopefully they will. However, you take this backdrop here we have in Tucson against the skyline and against the mountains, and it makes that course that much tougher. And it's hard to duplicate this. It's hard to practice this when you're not even going to be in an area anywhere in the country that even looks like this. And these targets look like a little aspirin out there, and they may only be 35 yards away, but that target looks like it's 60, 70 yards away. And these are things we have to deal with and be able to adjust to.
As we make our way through the brackets, the competition is amazing. You can see over the last 3 or 4 years, the guys and gals that are shooting at this level have really been training. In year 1 and year 2, a lot of them complained about lighting, and now you're seeing most of the pros go home and they're training at night, and they're working at it, and they're making sure that they're ready when they get here. The level of competition, the average score in the game is higher, the competition is stiffer, and you're seeing even the top pros are having to work harder to get through the brackets, because the other pros are right there on their heels, and it's close, and it's tough, and it's tight, and it's amazing how good these guys and gals really are.
Greatest thing about the PSCA Pro Tour is we get to go all over the country, and we get to see different parts of the world. I mean, right now we're in Tucson, Arizona. Next time we'll be in Georgia. We all know this is a great, wonderful country, and it's vast, and it has all its different, characteristics. But until you put a shotgun on it and you shoot a gun club in Tucson, Arizona, you're shooting cactus and desert, and clear blue skies just about every day. You don't realize how different targets can be from club to club.
The PSCA Pro Tour is brought to you by Abel's Ammo. We shoot all we can and sell the rest. Chamberview, see safety fast. Blaser, trigger your passion. RE Ranger, professional shooting eyewear. Zoli, world-class guns. Trident Power, a new kind of energy company. And by Fiocchi, 140 years of excellence.
This PSCA qualifier was certainly second to none as far as the targets and how they were set. It was truly genius. The areas out on the course, the brush where you're able to maybe camouflage some of the traps that you can't completely see the trap, mixing it up, throwing the middies targets, throwing the standard targets, throwing the flying rabbit targets, and throwing the bat-twos was a well mix of speed of targets, and very often you were shooting maybe a target at a slower speed and maybe a target at a faster rate of speed. And then you put it against the backdrop of those mountains where you really don't have that good depth perception going for you, and it really makes for a target that's really an increased level of difficulty. They went out and shot that course, which I tell you was incredibly difficult yesterday. And the people that did well, I just got to take my hat off to them. I did not shoot that course well, but you know what? They did. And that was quite such an accomplishment to see them out there and to be able to go into these shoot-offs and share that excitement with them and cheer them on.
The second thing that we do in the PSCA that's different is we actually have a shoot-off round. So the top 16 men, top 8 ladies, top 8 juniors, or top 8 seniors make it into the main event. And then they shoot head-to-head, and we basically start over at 0 to see who is going to be the champion. And that is really something that's different, is putting people up head-to-head where all they have to beat is one other person to make it to the next round. That's really what makes the PSCA unique and makes it really competitive and really challenging.
And adding the senior class, it was just awesome too. You know, a lot of us are getting a little bit older in this game and have been around for a while, and it still gives those a chance to compete at a high level among their peers. And I think that seeing them be excited about it, saw some of the seniors last night going into the shoot-offs, and they were glad to be there. They were excited to be there, and they really felt they had an accomplishment.
Got the 6. Oh, missed the 7. Got the 6. Missed the 7. A little opportunity for Pat. We need some points, Pat. What you gonna do? Thanks for shooting. Congratulations making it this far.
I'm really excited to see how the senior tour shapes out. We're down to 2 finalists, 2 60 and older shooters. These guys are great competitors, but it'll be really interesting to see how they handle the pressure, of being on that main stage with hundreds of people watching in the live audience and thousands of people watching at home. It will really be exciting to see who becomes the champion.
Sponsored by Caesar Guarini, Mueller Chokes, and S&S Pulls, please welcome John Woolley. Sponsored by KRIEGHOFF and Fiocchi from Kansas City, please welcome Gary Wallstrom. Senior finals, Gary Wallstrom, John Woolley. This will be for the first PSCA Senior Tour Championship. There will be many after this, but there will only be one first. One of these guys is going to be the first senior champion that the PSCA has ever seen. 3 through 7 on your call. Got to 3. 4's on its way. Got the 4. One shot at the 5. Mo made it look good there. Loaded up. Here comes the 6. Missed the 6. Going to take a shot at the 7. Nice shot on the 7. After the speed round, Gary Wallstrom, 44. John Woolley, 35. 4 pair to decide who is the first senior PSCA Tour champion. Gary, you're going to select first. What's the first pair going to be?
3-7.
3-7 for 10 points. Got the 3. And the 7. Nice shooting, 10 points, making progress. John Woolley. 6-7. Missed it first shot, picked it up second barrel, takes him to 41. 41-54. Anything can happen. Still early. Gary, what's it going to be? 3-7. 3-7 for 10 points. Got the 3. And the 7 looking good, takes him to 64. Pressure's building for John. What's it going to be?
This segment of the PSCA Pro Tour is brought to you by PROMATIC Traps.
Senior finals, Gary Wallstrom, John Woolley. This will be for the first PSCA Senior Tour Championship. 6-7, here we go. 6 is a hit, and the 7. Missed it. 6 points scored, 64-47. Third frame, what's it going to be? 3-7 again. There's the 3. And the 7 made it look easy. 74-47. 6-7, here we go. 6-7, gotta get it. Got the 6. Missed the 7. I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Gary Wallstrom is our first PSCA Senior Tour Champion. Did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I'm nervous as hell. And having the time of my life.
Well, you sure look good, and to become our first Senior Tour, like I said, there will be many after you, but only one can be first, so congratulations.
I love being first.
Everybody give Gary a hand.
So Gary, on behalf of Fiocchi Ammunition and the PSCA, congratulations, great shooting.
Thank you very much.
I was fortunate enough to get up there and call the ladies' matches last night. And standing up on that stage with them is almost like I was shooting. And I could feel the tension and the excitement for them. And you look in their eyes because you're so close to them, and you can see the nervousness. And that's okay, because you're on the spotlight and people are watching you, and you know you got to perform. And it's in a venue that you're not used to performing in. This venue, head to head, under the lights, and at night, because trust me, that target looks a lot different at night. So being up there for them, trying to give them a little comfort, trying to help them out, call the match as clear as I can. It's just truly a great experience, and I hope to help out and call some more matches down the road.
Okay, Desi, we're ready.
Oh.
Got 5. Got 6. Level 40. That's it. That's the match. Great, great match. Drive safe. See you tomorrow.
When you get down to that bonus round where you have to call your pairs, and especially if the match is close. If it's not, hey, it's a given. You're going to call 6 and 7 to try to get yourself back in the match. But when the match is close and that strategy becomes such an integral part of that whole match, and you can't make a mistake on what you're going to call. And of course, standing back, if I'm calling the match and I'm looking at the scoreboard, the numbers are going to come to me a little quicker. When you're the shooter, not so much. And I've been on that end of it before. Trust me, I've been up there, and you're like completely confused, and you feel like you can't add simple numbers. So you see that stress go on, and I think we saw it last night with the match between Halen and Desi. And Desi did a great job taking her time to call what pairs she wanted. And so that's really important. There's a lot of stress involved with that in the bonus round.
Oh, just missed the 7 target. 6 points. Oh. Over. Great job, guys. Good job. Kills it. Yeah. 13 points. Good clutch shooting again. Desi, 91. Janet, 88. Oh. Kills the 5. 5 points. Janet, let's look at the board here. Desi has 96 points, you have 88. So what does she need? No, 7 to tie, 8 to win.
8 to win, okay.
Oh! Kill. She got it. All 9 points. Great shooting. Janet's going to advance.
The ladies tour this year is going to really be interesting. I mean, for instance, here we are, stop number 1, and our 3-time defending champion has been knocked out in the top 8. I think what you're seeing is that it's getting so popular that these gals are going home and they're training hard. And a lot of them want to beat Desi. They want to be her. They want to be on top and have the endorsements and the support that she has. And you're really seeing a lot of ladies put in a lot of extra time, and it'll be a very interesting season. You've got Annabelle Ayers and Janet McDougall in the finals on tour stop number 1. Both of these shooters are former stop champions, so it's going to be really interesting this year to see these girls throw it down week in and week out.
The PSCA Pro Tour is brought to you by PROMATIC Traps, your sport, our passion. White Flyer, world-class targets for world-class shooters. KRIEGHOFF, legendary performance. Rancho Belas Rocas, home of the Naked Goat. Clay Shooting USA Magazine, the National Sporting Clays Association, and by Fiocchi, 140 years of excellence.
A venue like Tucson Trap and Skeet allows the pros to really not have to focus on anything else but shooting, right? Like, we don't have to worry about dust, we don't have to worry about going thirsty. There's water on every station, shade on every station. It's an incredible place to come and train, but also compete.
We have everything to offer every competitor and recreational shooter here at Tucson Trap and Skeet and Coyote Spring Sporting Clays.
You've got Annabelle Ayers and Janet McDougall in the finals on tour stop number 1. Both of these shooters are former stop champions, so it's going to be really interesting this year to see these girls throw it down week in and week out.
Sponsored by Blaser, Briley, and Federal Ammunition from San Antonio, Texas. Please welcome Janet McDougall. From Teague, Texas, please welcome Annabelle Ayers.
During this week, I didn't really shoot the way I wanted to, and pretty much anything, the Open or the Junior PSCA, and that really made me realize that, you know, tonight and last night I really had to shoot my best to get to the finals.
It is time for the ladies' finals. Annabelle Ayers, Janet McDougall, two of the best ladies in sporting clays. Ladies, let's see who is going to be Event 1 champion for 2017.
If you get to the finals in the PSCA, you know you're shooting against the top lady, the other top lady shooter. So you have to just bring your A game. You know you have to go into the shoot off. You know, make sure you hit targets, and it's the same strategy no matter who you're shooting against.
Both of these girls former national champions. 3 points, good start. Back to Janet. 1-2. Tie game. 3-3. Good start, ladies. Five points scored. Janet, you're 1-4. Five points. Janet with 9, Annabelle 12. Oh, missed the 7, 1 point scored. Oh, shot behind it. Didn't get there. Change sides, ladies. On your call. Got it, second barrel. Load up, left heels up. Left heels up. No, doesn't get there. Doesn't get there. Got that one. Oh, and picked that one up. Nice shooting, Annabelle. Last bird coming. Here it comes across. Oh, doesn't get there. Wow, she saved a disaster though. 12 points. Made some great shots there in the middle. Here we go. On your call. Got the first one. Good start. Left heel is a hit. 2 down, 3 to go. Last heel is a hit. She's got the right side and the left side for the lead. There you go. One more and she's going to take the lead over. Yes, she does. 43-38. There's the 3. 4's coming, incomer. Way out. Here it comes. Picked it up, second barrel. Gotta hurry. Here comes a 5. She's going to get at least 1 shot. No, doesn't do it. Here comes a 6. No, doesn't do it. 7 coming across. Oh, no. Janet runs into a little trouble of her own. 8 points. Annabelle's got a chance to take the lead back. There's the 3. 4 coming from outfield. Here it comes. Nice shot there. 5 will be on the left side. Got good timing so far. Uh-oh. Made a mistake on the 5. Gonna have to hurry. 6 is already on the way. Got the 6. Here comes the 7. Got it! Woo! She got it. She got it, and she got the lead, 54-51.
I struggled a little bit in that speed round on this, the second set. So, going into the final round, I was down by 3, and I had to try to make up some ground.
6-7. She's going for it early. Here we go, 6-7 for 13 possible points. Got the 6. Missed the 7. 5-6 for 11 points and a lead change. There's the 5 for the lead. No! Didn't do it. 60-56. We only got 3 pair left. Annabelle, will be your call in the second frame. 4-6 for 10 points. There's the 4. No, missed the 6. That's not what she wanted. Janet's got another chance at it. 4-6 for 10 points and the lead. Got the 4 for the lead. No, didn't do it. 6-7. She's going for it. 6-7, 4-point lead, 2 pair to go. Here we go, 6-7. Got the 6. Oh, missed the 7. 3-7 for 10 points and the tie. There's the 3 for the tie. Got it! She got it! Annabelle can play it safe, or she can go for it. If she goes for the 6-7, all Janet can do is tie her. However, if Annabelle misses one, Janet's got an easy way to the championship.
I have to do 6-7.
6-7. She says, I've got to do it. She's got to go for it. Last pair, 13 possible points. There's the 6. Wow, and she did it. She came through in a crunch, 6-7 at the end. Janet McDougall, she's got to have a 6-7 to tie it up and send it to sudden death.
Oh.
Got the 6 for the tie. Did it! Whoa! She did it! Woo! All right, here we are, sudden death. We shoot 6-7 pairs till somebody misses.
The sudden death, we had to shoot the 6 and 7 pairs where we had to. And whoever missed the first one, or whoever didn't hit enough, was out. When sudden death happens, it's scary.
Missed the 6, picked it up, second barrel. Janet needs a 6 to tie to keep it alive. If she hits the pair, she is Event 1 champion. There's the 6 for the win. No! Didn't do it. Got the 6. And the 7. There it was. Janet's got to hit the pair to force another round of shoot-off. Got the 6. Oh, she missed it. Annabelle Ayers is going to be ladies champion of Event 1. Way to go.
That was pretty intense, but it was. I can't lie. I was really hoping she'd miss some targets there, because you want to win. But I don't want to win because someone else shoots bad. I want to win because I shoot good. So at the end of the day, it was what it was. We both shot good, and like I said, it was an intense shoot off, and it was a lot of fun.
It doesn't really matter how many of these shoot-offs you do. You're just as nervous, well, at least I am, at every single one. And for me, it never really goes away. But I'm fortunate enough to be able to compete better with the pressure and with the intensity.
Annabelle, on behalf of Fiocchi Ammunition and the PSCA, congratulations on tour stop number 1, Lady Championship. Good shooting.
By continuing this world-class shooting competition to new locales for the competitors, it placed Coyote Springs Sporting Clays at the forefront of this year's schedule, solely based on adverse conditions and insanely difficult targets. The world's best pro shooters come here to compete head-to-head. So what better test as the competition heats up than at a location where distance perception is vital and home field advantage does not exist?